The story of Maimuna. As always, I was going through social media, browsing, and then I saw the story on Voice of Divorcees. She's doing well. She's someone that I always try to go to her page to see is there anyone there looking for help. Is there anything we can do to help this particular person? So what caught my attention is that Maimuna has 9 children living in one room with all the 9 children.
Kin ga ɗakin nan mu 11 muke kwana a cikin shi. Yara na 9. A cikin sa har da wa'annan yan uku da kike gani. So tagwaye yan uku. Yanzu gashi mai wurin yana son wurin shi ya ce mana ya sa nan gidan a kasuwa. Muna biyan shi 20,000 amma 20,000 din bai iya biyuwa in shekara. Hatta wutar nefa da ke gani ba ta ɗakin shekara kusan 10 an cire min wuta ɗakin nan ba ni da ita. Zaune muke a duk wata rama a duhun muke kwana. Gani wallahi na batar ma da mu sa a fitilla mu kunna mu gaske wallahi wata rana gagara yake babu.
And at that point where they took the video, she was distressed in a place where her rent couldn't be paid. 20,000 naira. That's what they pay for the room, and the landlord was ready to sell the house and give them a notice. So I went back again after like 30 minutes. I said, you know what, you can't help everybody. But then it kept ringing in my head because she showed the children, all of them seated looking really, really depressed. The fact that the husband is alive really got to me. He left because he couldn't take care of the family. As far as I'm concerned, that is not an excuse for any human being to abandon his family to go. No matter how difficult it is, you stick around. You gave birth to these children. Nobody made you give birth to them. You have to stick around and make sure that you're there no matter what. Even if you can't bring a penny, be there. I figured if we say because of that particular thing, we will not help because the father is alive, because why did they give birth to these children? Because we're just creating excuses not to help. I couldn't sleep that night, to be honest. I take this thing so personal, especially the fact that she's a divorcee. I know what it is to be a divorcee. I know what people go through when you're divorced, even when you don't have a child. Talk more of having a child, not 1, 9 children, and a woman that literally didn't go to school, has nothing and no one to help. My brain couldn't process the pain that woman go through every single night. And I said, okay, we truly have to do something. And I reached out to Marjana too, as always. She told me the story. I couldn't go this time around to see the house because I really like going to see these things myself. It makes me want to do more if I go there. But because of my work schedule and all, I sent a team to assess this situation. I'm like, if we pay this rent 20,000 naira and we leave this woman in a 1-bedroom apartment with 9 children, herself 10, with another family member 11 people in a room. We looked for a house that we could afford. We got her a house, a 3-bedroom apartment in the area. The place was a bit dilapidated, wasn't finished. I think it was cackers. And we whipped out something, made the place look habitable, got her some furniture, moved them into a better life. And because of a day-to-day thing, I know we can't say we would send them money every month because it's not feasible. So I said, what does she do before now? Does she do any type of business? Does she sell any type of thing? And then Marjana too went out of her way to search and find all the things that she does before. And we said, okay, let's just give her a capital to continue with what she's doing so that she can take responsibility of these children and see how life could be different in a different way. So that's it. We helped. And the main reason for these things is for another person to equally see this and say, let me help, let me see what can I do to this type of families. I mean, now we've done this, we've given them a home, we've given the mother a capital to start a business. Someone else can say, oh Laila, can I take responsibility of one of the children to go to school? Can I send them clothes? Can I do this? Can I do that? And then before you know it, the lives of these 9 children will be better, and their own children would not suffer like this. It's like eradicating a generational curse on these children and giving them a better life, a better way of life in the future. So yes, we can't take all the 9 children to school, but we took only 3 to see how can we help those children. But I would love for someone to say, I would want to take the rest. I'll take 1, I'll take 2. The schools are not expensive. They're government schools. Anyone can afford them. It's just like 1,000 naira with uniform and whatever it is that you can do to help this family. I call upon people whom are willing and ready to help this type of people to reach out to us and see how can we come together and do more. Thank you.
Farkon godiyar da nake ma Allah da wa'annan bayan Allah kamar ita shugaba gaba ɗaya Laila Aliyu Usman da ita Murja da ita Aisha da ku gaba ɗaya ma'aikatansu, duka ina muku godiya da fatan alheri. Ni ban san ma irin jin daɗi ba da farin ciki. Yau inda kuna ganin godiya a ce ana tsaga cikin mutum ku gani, wallahi ba ku san iya adadin wanda za ku gani ba akan abin da kuka yi. Yau sun tausaya mana, sun cire yaranmu cikin damuwa, baƙin ciki, cikin kuka. Kwana muke, wata rana ba ci, wata rana babu sha, wata rana suturan za a samu sai an bamu. Gashi yanzu an ce nan guraren ya zama mallakin mu, ta ba mu dan ta cire mana bakin ciki da damuwa a rayuwar duniya. Yanda suka cire mana, ya Allah ya cire musu. Allah abin da suka yi ba mu za mu biya su ba, kai za ka biya su. Kai ka ce su yi domin ka ya Allah, kai ka ce su yi domin ka ya Allah, kai ka ce duk wanda ya yi kai sakamakon da za ka ba shi. Allah ka saka musu da abin da suka yi. Ba za mu iya biyan su ba, Allah ka saka musu da abin da suka yi. Gaba ɗayan ku ma'aikatan su, Allah ya saka muku da kafiyan ku da dawon ku, Allah ya biya ku da abin da kuka yi. Allah ya sa ku fa haka dukan ku. Mun gode, Allah ya saka muku da alheri.